Good afternoon, folks. Welcome to the Sack the Boss Daily. Today, we're going to focus on the power of having a guaranteed income every single month by building a successful UW business. So we're going to focus on how somebody can guarantee around £2,000 a month. And I've got a special guest with us on the call today who's also going to give a little bit of his feedback on how powerful this can be. So without further ado, let's go.
Let's go.
Okay, so as I said, welcome to our Sack the Boss Daily. I'm really privileged to have one of the company's top UW partners on the call with me today. So if you're in the UW team, please stay tuned. You're going to get some really good insight from Mr. Critchley. But we want to focus on that building your long-term income. It was something that was announced at Amplify. And we are now market leading in the fact that for the first time, we've got a networking business that is now giving people the opportunity to have a guaranteed minimum floor from the efforts that they put in. So I wanted to bring Steve into the call. Steve, good afternoon. How are you?
Afternoon, Del. I'm great. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me.
No, listen, my absolute pleasure. I feel very privileged to have you on here. You are my mentor in UW. You're one of the first partners in the entire business.
Yeah, absolutely. Been 28 years now.
28 years.
Saw it in 96. We started promoting it in 97. So
just for folk who are watching this, where are you based?
I'm based down in Surrey, just south of London.
Nice leafy area.
Yes, it's very, very countrified, very nice, and very flipping expensive. But we enjoy it. We enjoy it.
No, good. So listen, you were obviously at Amplify. Before I play, I'm going to play a short video, a 2-minute, one of the UW stories. But what was your initial thoughts when they announced this new floor, which sounds like an industry-leading announcement?
Yeah, I was really, really excited because, firstly, as you just said, I don't know another company in our space worldwide, never mind just in the UK and Europe, but worldwide, that says to its partners, look, as you climb the ladder of success, once you get to a position that's just above halfway, we're going to offer you a guaranteed floor, which is designed to take care of, mortgage, rent, shopping, maybe a car payment, and it's £2,000, which is not to be sneezed at. It's a serious sum of money. So I was really excited, Dale, really excited, and more importantly, the team were as well.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I've been speaking to a lot of my partners, and that's been the real focus in our conversations. Just letting people, because I think we've had somebody in the business join and actually managed to get themselves to that kind of level within 18 months, was it?
2 years? Months. 18 months was the quickest that's ever been done. But it's not really about the speed. It's about enjoying the journey and learning the skills. And if you do those two things, then I'm sure anybody who wants to get to that floor certainly can do. In our business, as you know, Del, it's called SGL, Senior Group Leader.
Yeah. So I'm going to quickly play the video, Critch, then we'll come back and have a wee bit more of a blather.
Sure.
63 years young and living in Wokingham.
I'm Amy, a mum of 3 boys living in Moulton.
I'm Peter, a 72-year-old living in Norwich.
I've had many jobs over the years. I've worked in IT sales, data centers, and even done some drone work, but my primary source of income was working as a self-employed electrician. Despite all of those jobs, I never really worried about saving for the future.
Life is busy. As parents, we have to work like we don't have kids, but parent like we don't have to work. There's just no time to think about the future.
At my age, I would rather be retired. But I'm still running my own heat pump business. I used to work offshore in the diving game. I got used to exploring various countries, and I don't want it to stop now. Life is for living.
No matter what life cooks up, which in my case was an eye condition, and having recently had major knee surgery, I can relax knowing that my UW business will keep working for me, even if I can't.
Because of UW, not only do I have more time with my family, but I'm also earning a passive residual income that grows every single month.
Getting paid every month, it's such a relief. My future looks brighter, and I'll finally be able to put my tool bag in the cupboard for good.
Quite inspiring.
Absolutely. And just ordinary people doing extraordinary things in the time they got available. Really inspiring.
So, Critch, what obviously there'll be people who see this live because I'm broadcasting to all my different social platforms, but a lot of these people will be UW partners as well at all different levels in the business. What kind of things should we be doing as a partner network to try and make sure that we're taking advantage of this groundbreaking announcement?
Look, I think that the number one mantra should be talking to everybody. At the end of the day, you know, we've got such a good company. It's been on the London stock market now for 25 years. It's financially really strong. You know, people haven't got to worry about the financial stability of this company. It's built, it's a generational company. So they don't make quick and fast decisions. They're building it for the next 10, 20, 30, 40 years and beyond, for the future generations to come. So I would just say, Dil, that, you know, you should be talking to everybody and you should be leading with the business, because everybody who sees this business, hopefully they'll join as a partner. But even if they don't, they'd be mad not to be a customer anyway. And most partners are customers, because you can't market a product that you're not a product of.
Yeah. And when I talk to my team members, I'm always trying to stress to them that this is not about sales. It's very much about helping the general public.
Yeah, totally agree. I mean, no disrespect to you, Del, because I know your background is sales, but people that generally join us with a sales background, they generally got an anchor on them, because they come with preconditioned ideas. They come with beliefs that they learn selling cars or windows or wall coverings. But at the end of the day, I look at it as transference of spend. So if I was to ask you, you know, people say to me sometimes, they say, what are you selling? And I say, well, have you got a mobile? Yes. Have you got broadband? Yes. Have you got gas, electricity in your house? Yes. Do you buy insurance? Yes. Well, I can't sell you anything. You know, you've got it all. All I can do is transfer what you're spending now over here with UW and save you a shed load of money in the process. So it's just a transference of spend. People are already spending all the services that we provide. People are already buying. They're just not buying them from us. So we need to talk to everybody to let them know what great offers we have on our mobile and our energy and on our insurances. And the glue that keeps it all together is our wonderful cashback card, Del.
Yeah. Now, see, when you said it was 26 years ago you first got involved.
28.
How on earth did you see this vision? Because you must sit there now pinching yourself.
Yeah, look, you know, I make no bones about it, Del. When I saw this, the first thing that excited me back in 1996, which was when I saw it, the first thing that excited me then, would you believe, is the same thing that excites me today. And that is the fact that it's services and not products. And what I love about what we do is the fact that the first of every month, all of our partners start on the income that they earned the previous month plus what they've done the last month. So they never start on zero. Whereas if you're in a product-based company, you tend to start on zero at the beginning of every month, and then you hope that everybody in your team is going to buy your product, and you are going to go out and make some sales, so you build up your income through the month. With UW, it's just you're building block on building block on building block. Every month it's getting bigger and bigger, and you never start on zero. So that's what excited me the most. And the second thing that excited me was the fact that the company was headed up at that point by a guy called Charles Wigger, and Charles had already built a really successful business before. And I'm not the smartest guy on the block. You know, I've got one CSE in woodwork, which is hardly helpful. But I just thought, well, he's done it before. He can do it again. I trust him. I believe in him, and I'll back him, and I followed him. And what a great decision it was. And, you know, for so many of the boys and girls that are joining now, please just focus on what you can do. Let the company do what they do. They do it really good. but don't major on minor things. Control the controllables, and you can talk to everybody. If I came and parked my car in front of your house, Del, and not you, because I know this would be Del, but anybody who's listening to this, if I came and parked my car in front of your house and I walk 25, 30 houses left and right of your front door, if you're with UW now, every single person should know what you do for a living. And if they don't, why not? Because if I do that, they're going to be my customers or my partners.
Critch, I'd love you to park your Bentley outside my house. And leave the car keys. So listen, yeah, I think just in kind of closing off, the things I took from that was £2,000 minimum income a month.
Yep.
You might even say it is transformational to people, because it's once you achieve that level, it's income that you're receiving from work you did in the past, which to me then gives you the solid foundation to then really start to build.
Yeah, as I said,
the next minimum income level is 7,000 after that, isn't it?
Yeah, and just to qualify it, it's not just you get, and you have to do it every month. It's kind of like the company is saying, here's a floor of £2,000 a month for 5 years. For 5 years. And when you get to the next level above that, which is national, here's a floor of £7,000 a month for 5 years. And at that level, you earn 100 grand a year with all the other bonuses and bits and bobs, because this floor is only on your residual income from your team. Everything else, all the bonuses, all your personal income is still on top. So it really is a unique opportunity that people need to grab with both hands still, and they need to grab it as quick as possible. Christmas is coming, and we can help with those bills.
3 paydays to Christmas. It's only 3 paydays to Christmas, isn't it?
Yeah, just 3 paydays.
Yeah, I was saying yesterday, and when you think about it, most people's disposable income at the end of the month is almost zero. Yep. Statistically speaking, it's almost, there's no disposable income. So 3 paydays to Christmas still means people are going to be stressed with Santa coming. Yeah. On my daily live yesterday, I focused on the Christmas turkey. Mm-hmm. And how empowering it can be to have that luxury Christmas dinner delivered to your door, just because you were savvy enough to maybe contact the utility warehouse partner that you know. If you don't know a utility warehouse partner, you can go to the website, SackTheBoss.co.uk, or if you know Critch, just reach to Critch directly and he'll get you sorted. And then just by doing some minimal effort, you can have that lovely Christmas dinner. So it is amazing, the floor, it's amazing, the income, but it was also the really wee things that can be quite, inspiring to people.
Absolutely. Look, people ask me, Dale, they say, what's UW meant for you? And I sum it up in 2 words. Different choices. The choice to be able to go into our supermarket, and probably in the last 15 years, my wife and I, we'd never looked at what the bill was. We just pay it because we know we've got enough residual income coming in. So to be able to make those different choices, which I know the vast majority of people watching today, we've all got different choices we'd like to make. And just, money is the one thing that tends to crop up most of the time when people want to make different choices, because it gives them the opportunity to say yes rather than say no. And, we've got Christmas coming up. This traditionally is our busiest quarter. So we know people are looking. We know people are struggling. I don't know what it's like up where you are, Dale, but down where I am now, it's £8 a pint. A glass of wine is nearly a tenner. It's very expensive. Sunday lunch for 2 of us. Oh, we do have cauliflower cheese, but Sunday lunch for 2 of us with a gin and tonic and a beer is £85. It's very, very expensive. And UW can help anybody who's watching this who needs some extra money.
Powerful. Well, listen, if you're seeing this, a lot of folk will see it live, but most people will see this on the replay. So, please give us any feedback, some comments. Please like the post if you can. If you want more information, the website, SackTheBoss.co.uk. You can pop your information in there. The system sends you an email with an information pack. It also texts you an information pack. But if you already know a utility warehouse partner, just reach out to that UW partner that you know as well. There's 80,000 of us across the UK, and any one of them can help you get started to build that passive income stream. My first royalty income check was £7.30 for the entire month. What was your first one? Do you remember?
Well, they couldn't get the computer working in the early days, so my first royalty check was £94, but that was for 9 months. So I actually earned about 11 quid a month.
11 quid. So you were 11, I was 7. I'm not going to put you under any pressure and ask you what it is now, but
it's good. It's good.
yeah, it's definitely good. But that's essentially, you're getting all that because all you did is you created an ethos of people helping people.
Correct. And I just went out and thought, one person can't change the world, but I can change one person's world. So my mantra was, I've got to speak to everybody. And as long as I'm speaking to everybody, there's going to be some people that are going to listen. There's going to be some people that join. And with all the training we've got from head office and the mentoring that's available, there's going to be some people that run with it. And that's what I'm looking for. Well,
listen, Critch, really appreciate you coming on today. I'm just going to, for anyone that's wants a little bit more information, at 1 o'clock, so literally in 5 minutes, I open my Zoom room, sacktheboss.co.uk/live. So you're welcome to come in, whether you're a current utility warehouse partner and you just need a little bit of guidance, or you're looking at the opportunity that we're mentioning here. You've got £10 that you're happy to invest in yourself to maybe start your own utility warehouse position, and we can help you get started as a UW partner, or we can also help you just with some savings, get you on one of our kind of cheap utility services. So just thanks so much for people who are tuning in. I really appreciate the feedback. I can see the stats that people are engaging with the content, so that inspires me to do more of it. But at the end of the day, like Critch said, we all have choices. I used to sell cars. I used to work 70 hours a week. I had a decision. I came to a point in my life where I was fed up working all the time. I was fed up being fed up. And I decided to make a change, because at the end of the day, nothing changes unless we do. So if you would like to have a change in your life, reach out to the UW partner that you know, or get yourself an info pack from the website. What's the worst that can happen? Other than that, have a lovely day. And I will see you on, what day is Thursday? I'll see you on Fridays. Friday's always my favourite one, because after Friday, there's always a wee beer or two afterwards. So I'll speak to you all tomorrow. Have a lovely afternoon, everyone.